How's it, everybody? Welcome to let me completely start it over again after once again I butcher my intro. How's it, everybody? This is the Erroneous One, and I'm here with the new Kingdom Hearts Union Cross video. So I just went through and I completed the entirety of the newest Edition 13 event, which is for Demyx, number 9. I was very underwhelmed by this one. Level 200 seems kind of weak for like the 13th stage and everything. I think. Honestly, I can't remember the past ones, what level-wise, but it feels like it's pretty low. And I kind of get why this one was actually maybe perhaps a bit lower leveled, because all of these quests involve time. Defeat them within certain time periods. Defeat them within certain time periods. Defeat them within certain time periods. Okay, and I guess I kind of get that too, because it's kind of like his Kingdom Hearts 2 battle, where you had to defeat water clones and the little music notes, water music notes and everything within a certain time period, otherwise you would lose the fight. So I kind of get that motif going there. But as I'm sure if you know who've been watching my videos so far in the past, I'm not a huge fan of these ones. I don't particularly care for timed ones of this. They've always been kind of aggravating to me, but they're very straightforward. I mean, I went through and I dealt with them real quick. I mean, I probably spent maybe 15 minutes, if that, just going through these things and just knocking them out one by one. So it's done. So for now, we're actually going to go through to our medal listings, and we're going to go ahead and get this guy guilted and traded. So let's see what we can do about that real quick. He is magic. So this medal, it's going to be very interesting going through with it. Mainly, it is actually going to be a very good free-to-play player option to for a reverse magic hitter for the most part. He can be your reverse magic damage dealer. So that's pretty good. So for instance, if you have like the Moogle Glory or the Counterpoint, or even like the 3 Wishes, and you want to use one of those magic slots, he would be a pretty good one to utilize just based off pure damage. So you put your buffs and such in front of him, and at the end let him go and do his thing. The only downside to that really is that he is a single target as opposed to being a AoE medal or AoE attack medal. But you can work around that. His gauge cost is a bit prohibitive, but worth the payoff, I think. Especially if you don't have access to better reverse magic medals. So in that regard, he's not too bad. So I don't mind him at all. Trait wise, I guess aerial, ground, strength plus 1,000. Those would be good. Strength plus 1,000. That's not bad. Perhaps. Well, not even gauge. No, yeah, definitely aerial, ground, or strength plus 1,000 is probably what you want to see in this guy. Damage and raids. Damage and raids. Huh. I'm gonna skip that. I don't really need that for my raid setup. So, yeah. Okay, so the last one for this guy. Oops. Sleep resist. Yeah, we're gonna skip that for sure. Alright, so this guy is already traded 3 times, so let's go ahead and change this back into EXP. And we'll optimize and level. Actually, why are we doing that? We just go over here and just grab that one. There we go. Cool, so he's taken care of. Let's go ahead and evolve him. Oh, that's kind of neat looking. Yeah, I don't mind the artwork for that one. That's not too bad at all. So he has strength, so we'll go ahead and lock him up. And now for the last 2. Undo that. Cha-cha-cha-cha. Oh, ground. Okay, there we go. That's pretty much, this guy here is going to be my dude then. Got ground. That's pretty cool. Since most of the magic things I do are ground-based anyway, that works out. Double ground. You know what? Sure, we'll go ahead and replace ground with double ground. Why not? Like I said, most of the power threats we face in the game primarily are going to be ground-based ground enemies. There are a few annoying aerial ones, of course. In particular, the copter fleets, and of course the cat. What the hell? Copter fleets and the wyverns. The wyverns. Yeah. Cool. And you got the great there as well. So we're gonna involve you now. So you will now be my locked one. So we're going to lock you up, and now we will do that. Come over here, unlock him, and throw him in here. Let the animation rock so we can see what we get for guilt. And 88. Okay, cool. That's not too bad at all. I don't mind that at all. That's out of a tier 3, so max 100, only 12 short of that. That's not too bad, especially for a non-guilt campaign. I've actually had worse guilt rolls on guilt campaign periods on these kind of medals than I have otherwise, so I will take that. 88 is good. And let's see what kind of trait we get. Max HP, yeah. So we'll stick with ground. I think ground's good. I am quite pleased with that one. Very much pleased to make sure he is indeed locked. He is indeed locked. We'll go ahead and just like give him max level real quick. There we go. Nifty. Okay, there he is. So base stats are 7166 over 7161. Max multiplier is 3.93, and it's dependable upon what your higher HP, which is kind of like a standard thing, so that's not too bad. That means at max guilt, he's gonna give you like pretty much an 8.0 damage multiplier when all is said and done, just straight up with max guilt, which isn't bad. That's actually decent. It's decent. Like I said, this guy will be a he's definitely gonna be a very free-to-play friendly medal. I think this medal is very easy to obtain for the most part. Like I said, the levels of the enemies aren't very hard. It's just getting through them within their time periods. That's gonna be it. So I'm pretty sure most people can give workarounds for getting past those things and beating them within the time periods. If you guys have any questions or anything, or if anybody like really requested of me for the most part, I can go through and do certain quests on video. For some people, just so they can see what I use or the ideas. I wouldn't use my main setups right now. Obviously, I'll try to make a free-to-play setup, or I'd ask them or ask you to give me an idea of what medals you have up to a point, and I'll try and make a workable keyblade setup if you guys need it. I don't think most players are going to need it because, like I said, these events are very straightforward. It's just beat them within that time period. So that's pretty much it. That's kind of it. I mean, this is a pretty quick event. Not the kind of one I want to see anymore for the most part. Well, I can't even say that. I mean, they tailored the event to what he did in the Kingdom Hearts 2 battle, which was a time thing. I get that. I just wish I made it a little more difficult. Like, you know, maybe add on a little bit more time on there and raise the level of the enemies just for a bit more. You know, it's one sort of straightforward. You just plow your way through with no problems. Because I guess I get kind of used to the things like, you know, having to have workarounds for like. Usually it's quests like 11 up to 13. You kind of have to go, okay, these last 2 or 3 quests of these events are, you kind of have to pause and go, okay, this is a little more difficult than the other ones, obviously. I kind of have to think about more what I'm doing. I use a different setup, that kind of thing, which was a fun mechanic in the game. It's part of the reason why I enjoyed the Hades Cup so much, because it did make me, I grumbled about it on video. I was like, I didn't really want to have to change my setups because I was feeling very lazy that day. But the fact that I had to change my setups in order to defeat those last few quests wasn't terrible. I mean, that was a good thing. It made me have to pause and go, okay, you know, I can't use what I'm using now. My regular plow through method isn't going to work. I'm going to have to work on survival and doing damage. What do I have to go do with that? You know, HPO is usually the answer for that nowadays, but it was still engaging to do. The other question here that we have, the, oops. Quest, here we go. Events, and here we go. The Coliseum Moon Gym Cup. This one wasn't very hard either. A lot of people plowed through this pretty quick, so that was really good. The funny thing is, it says extra. It says sorry, expert super difficult, and the Hades Cup one just said, I think what was it? It was like difficult, or it didn't say quite like this. I feel like this banner should have been changed over, where it said expert super difficult on the Hades banner, and then whatever banner notice was on top of the Hades Cup should have been on this one. But the main thing on this one though, these are the kind of rewards we want to see in global now. You know, magic mirrors, Fantasia Mickey Bees, moon gems, such as this. As for this kind of quest. These are the rewards that we really want to see, and like you know, put these kind of things in our Coliseum rewards. Put these kind of things in our avatar boards now. You know, that kind of stuff. You know, give us these kind of things going through now for the rest of our events. And hopefully we see the fact that we saw us here like this. hopefully we're going to start seeing this kind of reward system or rewards being placed in our game going into the future. That's what I really want to see, and that's what I really hope to see. So there's that. I guess this is kind of 2 cents. I guess this kind of went on to this went on beyond the Demyx event. But that's me, guys, for today's video. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. See ya.